Timelines and identity is about how consciousness experiences possibility. Identity is not fixed. It is a position of awareness moving through a field of potential selves. Timelines as fields of potential. A timeline is not usually a physical alternate universe. It's a metaphor for a coherent trajectory of identity, a version of you shaped by specific beliefs, emotions, and choices. Reality is seen as a spectrum of possibilities organized by vibration or state of consciousness. Each timeline corresponds to a dominant emotional tone, a set of self-beliefs, repeating behavioral patterns, a predictable range of outcomes. When you change your internal state consistently, you are said to shift timelines because your trajectory of experience reorganizes. From the inside, it feels like stepping into a different version of life. Identity as a fluid construct. The personality you call me is not your ultimate identity. Identity is a pattern of attention and memory. What you repeatedly identify with becomes your lived reality. Awareness itself is more fundamental than any single identity. When you visualize a new timeline, you are practicing temporary identification with another version of self. Over time, repetition stabilizes that identification until it feels natural. This is why emotional familiarity matters. The soul, or psyche, gravitates toward what feels internally coherent. The role of imagination in spiritual transformation. Imagination is not seen as fantasy, but as a creative interface between inner and outer reality. Imagination is the causal layer of experience, inhabiting the feeling of a wish fulfilled that reorganizes perception and action. From this view, imagination is a rehearsal space for identity. Identity selects perception. Perception shapes behavior. Behavior crystallizes circumstances. So, a timeline shift is essentially a reconfiguration of identity that cascades outward. Why this feels like moving between dimensions. When identity changes deeply, the world can feel unfamiliar in a way that resembles stepping into another dimension. Old reactions no longer fit. Different opportunities become visible. Relationships reorganize. Your sense of time and meaning shifts. This is described as moving through dimensions of consciousness. Not because the universe physically split, but because your interpretive lens transformed. A timeline shift is the stabilization of a new identity pattern that reorganizes how consciousness experiences reality. And visualization is the training ground where that stabilization begins.